Hi, I'm Jan Risher, and this is Kitchen Improv, No Recipe Cooking, and today we're going to be making one of my favorite wintry favorites, cold weather favorites. It's cabbage rolls, and this is a take on Greek cabbage rolls that we're going to make today. And remember, Kitchen Improv is brought to you by Louisiana Specialty Crops. Louisiana, it's where the good things grow. All right, so I've done a little prep work here. We grated some onions, chopped some green onions. This is parsley that's chopped. These are carrots that we actually ended up grating. And over here I've got some shallots, of course my big old cabbage, and a little cup of rice. Mix all of this together, and that's going to be the stuffing. So I'm going to add all of this in. And before I do that, I'm going to start my tomato bouillon broth over here on the stove. I have cooked cabbage rolls in the oven for years, but I was doing some reading, and I'm going to try this one steaming them on top of the stove. And this is a Mexican caldo tomato broth. It's fabulous if you've never tried it. It's tomato and chicken. I'm just going to add some to some water here that we'll use to steam the cabbage rolls. So now I'm going to add all of the fresh veggies and produce, except for the dill, and save that for the end. Okay, so I have a spoon here, but let's be honest, the best way to get this 1 pound of hamburger meat mixed up with all this good stuff is just to use your hands. So, with clean hands, I am going to make the filling for the cabbage rolls, and probably I should have used a slightly bigger bowl, but it's gonna work all right, maybe. We added the cup of rice and all the other vegetables. Uncooked rice. 1 cup of uncooked rice. There you go. Looks pretty yummy. Okay, so to make the roll itself, cut off the bottom of your cabbage, and then you just start, this is always the mother lode leaf, the first one and second ones. When we get on in there, it gets a little bit trickier. Handful there. And then you just roll it up kind of like you would a burrito, like that. And when they get all snug in there, they stay. Where there's a will, there's a way. So when they start getting difficult to pull off, then you have to go in and take out that core. I'm like literally fighting with the core of this cabbage. There we go. Okay. All right, so now I've got my tomato broth from the tomato bouillon, and it's very concentrated because I will end up having to add some more. And I'm just going to very gently put these down at the bottom. And it's kind of tricky at first. This is probably why I've baked them in the past, but it's gonna be all right. Some of them will kind of come apart a little bit. It's okay. This one came apart before I ever put it in, and that's okay too. I'm going to add water to about at least halfway up, and then I'll put the lid on it. And I've turned it down to low so they can steam nicely. And we're going to cook it now for 30 minutes. All right, I think the cabbage rolls are done. I love these things. They are so comforting. Oh, here's some rice on top. I'm going to try it just to make sure. And look how that rice absorbs that tomato bouillon. Make sure the rice is done, really is all that we're worried about at this point. It's good. All right. The Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry encourages you to add fresh Louisiana fruits and vegetables to your daily menu. Fruits and vegetables are an important part of a healthy diet. They provide the body with nutrients and antioxidants that boost overall health and reduce the risk of disease. They are low in calories and taste great. Shop your local farmers markets, roadside stands, and locally supplied retail stores to purchase Louisiana specialty crops like citrus, strawberries, cauliflower, sweet potatoes, pecans, tomatoes, and squash. Louisiana, it's where the good things grow.
The Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry encourages you to add fresh Louisiana fruits and vegetables to your daily menu. Fruits and vegetables are an important part of a healthy diet. They provide the body with nutrients and antioxidants that boost overall health and reduce the risk of disease. They are low in calories and taste great. Shop your local farmers markets, roadside stands, and locally supplied retail stores to purchase Louisiana specialty crops. Louisiana, it's where the good things grow.